What's up, Robert? Shane, how you doing? What is up, everybody? Everybody's been hanging out, waiting. Like, where you been? Sorry, it's been a day. It's been a day, my friends. It's been a long day. What's up, Jason, Tommy, Nicholas, Steve, Shane, Tony, Dora? Oh, man. Jay and I, were very fortunate, and we were able to get us a hog last night. So the residents of the gated community were acting up. Yep, we got us a hog last night. It was like comic relief, in all honesty. I made a Redneck Air Conditioner, and if you probably know what it is, where you take a cooler. We had like this old beat up cooler. I drilled like a 4-inch hole in the middle, and I drilled some 2-inch holes on the side, and I put some PVC pipes with some little 45s on it to where you could like direction it. And I had this fan that I got in a box a long time ago. It was a piece of crap fan, but it fit good, and I had it all set up. So Jay and I went out there, and about a mile away, we're going to give you pictures of the cooler, but you'll understand in a second. So we're about a mile away from the property, and Jay's text message camera went off, and the hog was in there already. So us going in was probably going to spook it out, and no telling if we were going to get to see another one. Obviously, all you people asking for pictures, you need to go and like me on Facebook. Look up Video Addict on Facebook, because I've already posted photos. So it happened. But so Jay and I, we pull up, and we got about 150-yard walk in, because we didn't want to drive up to the stand or nothing. We get out, we get our stuff, we get the cooler, and we take off, and he's on one side, I'm on the other side. We got ice in it. All we got to do is get in there, set it down, turn it on. We were going to be in business. So anyway, for all you doubters, there's a hog. There's Jay's legs, but it was a big sucker. So we walked 150 yards. Fans on the top. I got it kind of bungee corded to the top of the cooler. We get to the bottom of the stand. We're being super quiet. I was actually surprised at how quiet we were. Yes, Cammy, I did cut the head off with my deuce. This bad boy right here. We'll talk about that. We're getting all that. We're getting to it. It was a night. So we get to the bottom of the stand, and I mean, I couldn't believe we were that quiet. And Jay's like, I'll take the cooler. And I'm like, okay. So Jay takes the cooler, and something happened. It was dark, couldn't see, because we walked in blind, like dark, like no lights, no green lights, no nothing. We just walked in, and all of a sudden you just heard a sound, and then crack. And I was like, what? So I hit my green light, because I heard whatever the hog was, it took off. So that was it. And I was like, well, crap. So I hit my green light. This little fan, I mean, literally dropped from about however you'd be holding it, like at your waist, 3 feet, maybe. And it exploded. Like every part of it just exploded. The cage around the blades, one of the blades just broke off. The thick over the top little handle carry thing, it just snapped off. And I don't know how it was that bad made. It was just so bad. And so at that point, we were like, what are we going to do? Crawled on up in the stand, put the cooler over there. I just opened it up and I threw that little cooling rag, which is right here. This thing gets hard, by the way, like whenever it doesn't have moisture with it. So I got to figure out if that's the way you're supposed to store it or what. That thing saved my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just stuck it down in the ice and I just kept pulling out. I mean, I was just dripping sweat. It was so hot in that stand. It was miserable. And it was miserable. Then the green light, the little light we have down there on the feeder, it never went on. It never came on. So we're just sitting there in the dark, basically looking at our phones, waiting for the text message cameras to go off to let us know that there's something at the feeder. So Jay turns on his thermal. He looks down there, and the dang, we had a big storm the other day. After we went down there and got it ready for us to go hunt, the storm had knocked a tree down, like just like a tree about that big around, knocked it down right in our sight path. I'm talking about like can't see the feeder, tree in it. So then we're screwed again. So Jay gets down, goes down there, grabs the tree, pulls it down, snaps it off. We can now see. But this is the commotion that we have caused. And there is no reason that we should ever see anything after this. With all the noise and everything, my phone went off because I didn't have the volume turned down. I had it on mute, but whenever you go onto YouTube or whatever, the video automatically plays, and mine was turned all the way up. And I'm sitting here, I'm trying to get it down in the dark, and it was a disaster. It was comedy. We were sitting there just sweating, and then Jay gets a text message. He's like, there's a hog down there. So we both get our guns up, turn our night vision on, and there he is. And he's in the bushes, and he's just sitting there, and you can see his head. We sit there watching for a good 10 minutes or so. He eases out here and whatever. Then he just decides he's going to walk towards us. And he just turns and starts walking right up to the stand. And we were going to let him go because he's not the big one. We got two big ones that are about twice that size. So we were going to let him go. And whenever he started walking to us, James was like, well, do you want to just go ahead and take it and call it a win? And I was just like, well, we can wait. Then he just started walking towards us, and I was like, let's take him. And he was like, yeah. So we both shot simultaneously. I got the video. I'm going to edit it all together and stuff. And he flopped around, then he crawled off into the woods and screamed and cried. And I was just, it was a little bit gut wrenching, but at the same time, I hate hogs, so I'm not really that torn up about it. Okay, I got you, Robert. That's a good deal. Yeah, we were hunting in shorts. I mean, we wore shorts and light little Under Armour shirts. I mean, it was still miserable. Today I went and I bought this little thing, and I'm running it right now. So I hope the hum ain't too much, but it's hot as hell in my house today because it was hot. And today, I mean, I got home about 1 o'clock, went to bed about 2:45, 3 o'clock, and got up this morning at 8:30 and went garage selling. And then just went to Home Depot, just running errands, things that I wanted to get done. And then I went to Jay's house where Jay was ripping up all of his floors in his house. And I then started working my butt off. And I mean, we worked, hardwood floors that were glued down. It was hard to get them up. Tile, you'll see the video. I'll do like a little fast forward through the whole thing. It was fun, but I am super tired now. I'm wore out. I've done drank a big old thing of water, and but I'm still sweating. Like I'm still hot. But we took the hog to where we were gonna get, get rid of it, put it, whatever. So, because we don't eat them hogs, because the hogs here, they're not like your bacon making. I mean, you can make bacon out of them, but you usually want to get the smaller hogs that are probably under 100 pounds. This sucker was probably about 250, I would say. But we don't eat the hogs here. They're disgusting. They're gross. The meat's never good. So we took him to where we were going, and we decided to chop the head off because Jay wants to do like a little skull mount kind of thing with it. This one didn't have the big choppers that he wanted, but he still wanted to do it. So I brought out the deuce. And I'm going to tell you something. I literally took it like this and just like that 5 times, like little wrist flicks, because I did the first time just to see what it would do. And it went in and cut the neck about that deep, a clean cut. I don't want to gross y'all out, or I would show you the picture of it beheaded and you'd understand how good of a cut that was. But 4 little flicks and the head was off. I mean, this thing is amazing. I pulled it out at the gas station and took the whatchamacallit, the windshield wiper, the windshield cleaner. I took it to it, so it's clean. But I was freaking out people. I was walking up and they were like looking at me. I was carrying a damn sword. I was like, calm down, don't be worried. I said, just but we were out in the country, so people were just kind of like, oh, I was just wondering what you had. Okay. For those of you who have a weak stomach, look away for the next 30 seconds because I think some people want to see this, and I am just super impressed with what happened here. All right. So if you're offended or you're disgusted by gross stuff, look away. All right. Look away, because this is not for the lighthearted. Here we go. Ready? And look away. And there it is. Look at the clean cut that it made through the top of the neck. I mean, you can see the cut that it made. That's not sawing it. That was with the deuce. That sucker just cut it off. I might be Eddard Stark. Dude, don't be mean. I mean, it really was just impressive. One more time. Let me see if it could that's the zoomed out version. It was impressive. It was very impressive. But anyway, so that's pretty much how our night ended. We were happy because at least we got something out of there. And with all the noise we made, we were just lucky to see anything. Yeah, Nicholas, nobody wants to see that. No, you didn't hurt my feelings, Jason. I'm good. Yeah, them hogs, man, they have that thick hide. I can't believe that it cut that good. I mean, I am in awe of that deuce too. And I'm working on the cutting video of whenever we were out cutting trees. I just got to edit that. I'll be doing that tonight. I got the Bowhunter Box Club full draw box right here. It came in today, so I'll be doing that video. And And hopefully you all saw the live feed last night. I know for the most part, probably most of y'all did. Let's see. What? It's like I said, it's been a day. Oh, I went shopping today. That's what I was going to talk about. Went shopping, garage selling, stuff like that. I picked up a few cool little things. So I got the little fan here, and it's blowing right here on me, and it's not too bad. I bought this thing. This is pretty cool, huh? It's like an arrow. It's just a little decorative piece. It's got a little hanger right there for you to hang pretty much on your wall like this. I think it's gonna be a nice little addition thing. I like it. And then I bought this thing. Bam! I thought that was really neat. This is gonna be nice in my hunting room, or I don't know. I really like this, and I may want it in my living room. I just get over a door. I think that this is probably gonna be the best place for that. Like, I gotta find a place like over a door. So I got those two things. I went to Target. I bought a label maker so I can start organizing things and make things a little more tidy around here. You guys have no idea. Like, y'all never see behind me, really. But see all that paperwork that needs to be filed? Like, all of that stuff needs to be put into there. and I just don't have time. So that's part of my thing. I also bought a little laser level thing for $2, little Black & Decker laser level thing. I don't know if it works. I bought batteries for it. We'll see if it works later. But what else? Did I buy anything else? I think that was pretty much it. You have the fixing for Brandy over. No, Shane, I did not. I literally left Jay's house, drove home, and had to jump in the shower, get out, set up the computer, and all this. Jay really needed help. He had a big job. I think it was even bigger than he expected. And whenever I showed up to help him, it ended up being a tough day. But best friend duties and all. You got to help your boy out whenever he's doing stuff like that. He didn't ask me, and that actually means something. It's one thing he could call in the best friend card. He knows he could have asked me, and I would have came over. I mean, I would have been there, no doubt. But the fact that he didn't ask me actually made me feel better about it. I don't know. I like doing things unasked sometimes. He even gave me a hug. I was like, oh. Let's see. What did Craig say? Now you are on a gas station camera with a police sword. I am on a gas station thing with a police sword. That's a good point. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, it is Holy Man with Eddie Murphy in the background. I honestly can never stop watching that whenever it's on. And whenever I came in, I sat down and I had a Jimmy John's sub that Jen bought for me and Jay. And I was like, okay, I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to get a shower and whatever. So I came in, I ate that. Then I jumped in the shower. But this was on. I was just like, oh. So yes, Holy Man is on in the background. That's what buddies do. Heck yeah. Third wheel duties, exactly. That's the story of my life. Third wheel for life. Has some Kit Kat though. I decided to splurge because I've lost like 17 pounds. I'm pretty excited about that. So high five to everybody. Thanks, appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna just put it all back on this weekend just for fun. Actually, I haven't been bad. I did have Taco Bell last night. and now Kit Kats today. Or Kit Kat mini action. Dora, I'm glad you like it. I love the new logo. I know that the Minion thing is really cool and it's funny because I've had it for a while and everybody loves it. But whenever it comes to like, as the channel gets bigger, I have to have something that's more not going to get me in trouble. Yeah. I've lost over 40 before. It's not easy. I mean, it's talking about like you starve yourself. You basically got to eat like plain rice and chicken breast. That's what I did. I did it. I was, because I'm actually, what y'all see, I was already smaller whenever I started all this. But I was like 360 at one point. And I didn't know I was that big. And I went to a state fair in Texas. And I had one of the little weight things. And I don't know. It's probably because I've always been big. And they don't want to make you feel bad. So you pretty much guaranteed to win whenever you go to one of those things when you're my size. And so it's like he guessed wrong. And then I stepped on there, and whenever I saw what it went to, it hurt my feelings. I was depressed. I mean, I got depressed. So I went nuts. And next thing you know, I went from 360 to 270. And then my football coach said, James, you can't lose any more weight. It was affecting my playing. I didn't have enough weight in my ass to stop people from pushing me backwards. So that's good to know, Nicholas. Appreciate that. Brandy and chocolate go good together, James. Just saying. You know what? Let me get my glass. Let me get some ice. I'll be right back. Y'all talk so much yourself. I wasn't going to wear this because it's the hunting season shirt until Jay pointed out last night that it's always hunting season here in Louisiana. I do have my brandy right here. I was really offended. I was really bothered about the fact that I didn't have the old-fashioned stuff to make tonight. But it is what it is. We made us a big drink, so this should be fun. Room temp, dude. No, I'm not doing room temp. Can't do that. That's not me. That is pretty damn good, though. Plus, that's been sitting in my truck all day. Brandy Cokes. I have some Coke in there, but I love these little glasses. Somebody pointed out, mainly Ted Z pointed out, that in fact, because these were all marked number 6, and I told you I was glad I got 4 of them so I don't have the devil in my box, but the other one was broke, so I technically did get 3 6s. So going to hell. I'll hold the door open. Sports fan, I used to love vodka. I used to drink a lot of vodka. Then I just kind of, I don't know. But I always drink vodka Red Bull. That was my thing. and then it was vodka and like the orange flavored energy drinks they had for a little while, and then it went to Absolute Mandarin and Red Bull and sugar-free Red Bull, and I was drinking that for a long time. What's up, Joe Vermillion? Glad you can make it. Hope you catch a big one. Tell your granddaughter I said hello. Glad y'all made it. Oh, tequila. I can't drink tequila, man. I mean, just because I'm not a big fan of the taste, but Jose Cuervo Especial, that right there, I could drink, but only on like a shot basis, I think. I couldn't sit there and sip it. But I am a huge TX fan. Woodford. I like Makers. Bullet. I love Bullet. Bullet and TX are probably right at my favorite. But I'm really not disliking the brandy at this point. I've never had brandy before last night, so I'm quite enjoying this. All right. Well, as far as tonight goes, I've got, of course, Battlebox Mission 51. I brought my dang iPad in here for some reason. Whenever it's just me, I don't have to put the screen so far away so I can read and kind of keep up a little bit. Maybe not. I probably don't keep up as good, but I do try. After 10 rounds of Jose, lose count. Give Wit his bone. I will give Wit his bone, but I want to do it. I'll probably do it like a video, but he's not even out. I think he's being lazy. It's hot. It's very hot. Steven, why are you sending me photos during my live feed? God. Well, dang, everybody's contacting me during my live feed. All right. Steven, I have to see what I got. As far as, I don't even know if I have a cleaning kit for Molly attachments. I know I have cleaning kits, but I don't know if I have a cleaning kit for Molly attachments. But I do have little Molly attachment bags of sorts that I could put a cleaning kit together for you. But we'll get. Send it 45 minutes ago. This guy. All right. All right. So there was a mass confusion, and it kind of was my fault. Like, it was like this much my fault and like that much y'all's fault. I understand. Whenever I did the giveaway announcement, I told y'all, you have to go comment on Mission 51, right? Then we talked a little bit more, and then I said, so make sure you comment down below. That was my bad. But in my editing, I put across the screen in big letters, on Mission 51. On Mission 51. It said across the bottom. So you can say you were confused, but basically you're not watching the video. You're fast forwarding through it, just trying to get to the main points. And then a lot of you, I keep trying to help y'all out. I tell y'all, try again, try again. People just ain't getting it. You got to go watch the video and pay attention to what he says in the video. as far as the still and what it is, because I'm going to have to be specific on that. All right. And if if you don't make it right, then there's going to be somebody here that's going to be unhappy, or people are going to be unhappy. Like, he really wasn't correct. You weren't correct because you didn't put it exactly what it is. So I have to go by what was said in the video. So if you didn't watch the video, or you just heard the first little part of it and then cut it off and went back over here to put it on, then you messed up. I'm sorry if that happens to you tonight, because we're going to give this away based off of the comments on Mission 51 video. Because technically I corrected it by putting the words in there. But that being said, I am going to have another giveaway based on the giveaway video. Just so y'all aren't completely out on that. But if you're here, you might as well make sure that you're commented on 51 video in the short time you have left before we do this drawing. Yeah, a lot of y'all said, you said that one, and then you said this one, so I did both just to cover my bases. That was a smart run, but I put it across the screen, so. I appreciate that, Robert. Had to watch it a couple times. I think you're good, Cammy. Here's the deal. I know a lot of y'all, whenever you do that, just for future, if you go back and you comment again, you actually may not get picked. Okay? Because what it does is it gives you unique comments. So if the same person comments 4 times, they don't get 4 entries into it. That one person is going to get 1 entry. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of searching. Whoever's the winner, if you win, I know this is why I'm telling you. If you don't go back and edit your comment, which I don't know if you can do because I have never tried that, but if you can go back and you can edit your comment, you need to edit the comment you already put in if you're correcting yourself, because that's why. Yeah, Craig got it. You have to edit your comment because it's going to be a difficult thing this time, and it's not that big of a deal if you corrected it, but as the channel gets bigger, if I ever get to the point where I have 1,000 comments, I can't sit here and go through 1,000 comments to see if you commented the second time. I'm not to that point yet. Although I really wish y'all would freaking share, like, and do all that stuff and tell your friends. Tell your friends there's a crazy guy on YouTube. I can do crazy stuff. I got a new video series going to start. I think it's going to be pretty funny. It's called Stupid People. That's another little like update of coming attractions, because I spent today, and honestly, the stupidest person today was at Target, and that I'm making a video on it because it really irritated me. Some guy mouthed off to me at the Circle K today. I was like, dude, I didn't even invite you to talk to me. I'm literally standing in line, and he walks up and he's like, "Oh, you're a big Cowboys fan?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, my sister and her husband are big Steelers fans." I was like, "Oh, yeah." He said, "She's crazy," and I was like, "Yeah, they can get pretty retarded." And he's like, "I don't appreciate that. Let me finish my story." I'm like, dude, I didn't ask you to talk to me. I mean, literally, I did not ask you to talk to me. You came up talking to me. I'm just trying to get my 79-cent big drink so I can get out back in the damn heat. I mean, I understand retarded is a faux pas word these days, But I wasn't talking about someone's mental deficiency. I was talking about like a situation was retarded. That it's whatever, man. Freaking safe space douchebags. I don't know. I can't handle. I mean, just don't get people. Please, if you have nominations or you have stories, please feel free to send those to me because I would love to talk about them. The one that I'm going to share with you about a Target person, not a Walmart person. I think I thought they were like, I thought Target was supposed to be better than Walmart. This was so much worse. So I've got a video planned on that. I think it'll be funny. It may not be funny. I think I'm funny sometimes and I'm not, but we'll see how it goes. George Washington. Anyone like crawling through the mud? I'll crawl through the mud. I crawl in the mud every day for in worse situations than most. I am pulling comments from the 51 video for the box. The winner of the box is coming from the 51 video. So you have to comment the steel type and whatever. And like I said, I'm going to be able to go back because, I mean, we did have a lot of comments, but I think I'll be able to like fish through it and see who, because a lot of people, and that's why I normally do it. I don't know why, but I said it this way, and so that's why I'm sticking to it. I usually always do it on the announcement video because the people who comment on the announcement video are entering just for the giveaway. Whereas whenever I do that, and I tell you to go back to the 51 video, I have to fish through everybody that first off watched that video and commented on it a bunch, how much they liked it and everything. So it's from now on, I'll do it that way. It's just how I worded it and how I did it at the time. I didn't think about it until after the fact. So because of the way I did it, I have to do it that way. It's going to make it harder on me. Don't make it harder on y'all. Make it harder on me. Y'all just got to sit there and wait for me to fish through all the dang comments. But I know for the most part, I look at everybody's comments. So I know for the most part who's entered into it. There's a few people who come in that are like not regulars, they don't get a lot involved. They come in, they do the entries and whatnot. But for the most part, I know who it is. Wait, what did I do now, Kathy? James, that may come in very handy. About it. Anyone like low quality? Snowflakes, just breathe. Really, James? Wait, what are you talking about, Kathy? What'd I do? Oh, oh, my bad. Yeah, but you're like big time at Walmart. You're not like the midnight special roll through shoppers. I mean, you might shop there at midnight, but that's on you. I go to Walmart at midnight. I go there at like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. What's up, Real McCoy? We haven't drawn yet. You're still good. We've pointed out that you need to make sure you commented on the Mission 51 video in order to win. Insert foot. Yes. Apprentice Gilligan. So when you played arena football, did you travel to other countries or did you play? I only played here in the U.S. I played all over the U.S. I mean, from coast to coast, pretty much. There were teams everywhere. So it's kind of fallen off. But they did it to themselves. It's not near as big anymore because they changed it. They changed the rules, which is the year that I retired from it. I did it because I didn't want to play it anymore. They went to a regular football format to where you have offensive linemen playing offensive linemen. Then you got defensive linemen playing defense. Where the cool factor was you had to have an all-around athlete. I played both ways. You had to play both ways. And if you started the game, you could only come out one time in that quarter. So if I came out for 2 plays and my guy got winded or got kind of bruised or whatever, and then I had to come right back in, I had to play the entire quarter pretty much. And I played all the time. I hated coming out of games. I did not like it. I hated it. It was one of the worst. I've never come out of a game before arena football. I always played. If the offense was on, I was on. And I always it was a weird thing to have that feeling like, why am I being taken out? I don't want to come out. And plus, I knew I was better. I mean, if I started the game, it means I was the starter. It means I was better. Not to say that the other guy wasn't good. I mean, he was very good. He wouldn't have been playing otherwise. But see, I had to, whenever I came in at like 315 pounds, which was my college playing weight. And then they only wanted me for offense. They said, defense, we don't care what you do. Well, I wanted to be good on defense, and I love defense. And I played defense in high school, and I liked the glory of defense. So what I did was I lost some weight. I worked on my defense. And in 2004, I actually won Lineman of the Year for the entire league. And I led the entire league in sacks, forced fumbles, and fumbles for touchdowns. I had a killer get off at nose guard, and I just used to I punished centers. I feel like I did. I don't think that, I don't really talk myself up that much, but I feel like I was pretty stinking good. And I got the paperwork to prove it in some cases. So I have a trophy, Lineman of the Year. That's all that matters. I was best that year. Actually, I think it's in there. But I mean, in college, I was an all-around player. I played all different positions, and I was always like all independent and stuff like that. Whenever I was coming out of high school, like there was a magazine. All the magazines were like, one magazine in particular, Athlon Sports, which is like the biggest recruiting magazine, called me. I was in the top 10 most underrated players in America, and I got screwed by myself because I was a dumb kid and my dad didn't know any better. I waited until the last minute to start taking ACTs, where kids now take them like when they're freshmen. I started taking them my senior year, and I was not a great student. I really wasn't. I had other things on my mind, and I failed my first. I made like a 16 on my first, and you had to make an 18 in order to qualify for scholarships. And the second time I took it, I got my 18. I actually got 19, and I was like, boom, I'm going to college. And LSU had already given away all their scholarships. They offered me to, as far as linemen, they offered me to walk on the first year, and they'd put me on scholarship the next. But it's an ego thing, I guess, and it's hard to do that whenever you have other schools offering you full rides. And so that's kind of like how that all kind of happened. It's been a real weird road for me. And one of these days, I'm just gonna do like a series of kind of how my life went out, and whether people watch it or they don't watch it, I don't care. But everybody that I've ever told my story to, they're just like, you should write a book. I mean, it's been crazy, man. And the way that my life has happened, and everything in my life has happened for a reason. And that's the way I see it. And a lot of people ask, I actually talked to my high school sweetheart the other day. She messaged me about something, and she asked me, she's like, if you could go back, what would you do different? And I just told her, I was like, I wouldn't do anything different. And me and her had a rough time. It was a rough time. But I told her, I said, I wouldn't do anything different. Everything that I've done in my life has brought me to this point. And that's my biggest belief. I don't go backwards. I'm not one of those guys that date girls and keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm there and then I'm out. If it goes bad, it went bad for a reason. So that's kind of been my whole philosophy on life, which may be why I'm 43 and single. And it is what it is. Arena football is a lot rougher. It's the way that it was played back then, though, whenever I was playing, I mean, it was tough. It was really tough. It's such a fun game, though, whenever it was played the way it was. I was a center and nose guard, and I played a little tight end and defensive end too. Whenever I dropped down like 270, I was at defensive end for a while because I got pretty fast there for a minute. Well, I had one thing going for me as a center, and that's that in college, I played at Evangel Christian Academy, and our quarterback was the number one quarterback in the country. And we ran a 9-yard shotgun every stinking play. And I played guard up until my senior year whenever our center graduated, and they needed somebody else that could do it. So my coaches told me that I was going to do it. I couldn't snap anything. And they made me every day before practice and after practice. I had to snap over 100 times practicing this. And by the end, man, it's just something that I can do naturally now. I mean, maybe not so much today without a couple of warm-ups because I don't flex the way that I used to. But 9-yard shotgun, I could rock and roll it. And that's pretty much what happened in arena football. Is if you've ever watched arena football, it's basically the quarterback 1-2, quarterback throws it. So at 4 yards as their normal, shotgun for that. But if you can throw him back there 8-9 yards, it's going to give you an extra second and a half, 2 seconds to get that ball out. And in arena football, that's a big deal. And the coach came and I tried out for him. And when he saw me snap, he was just like, when can you be in Arkansas? The first team that I played for. And I went there and we were pretty successful. And then I went to, I was there for 4 years. The coach got fired after the first year, but that kind of sucked, but it's what it is. I loved it. Oh, I don't know what movie's coming on next. DreamWorks. Oh, is it Anchorman coming on? I'm like, I don't know what's coming on. So great. Yeah, that's one of my news for today, I guess, is I am I am receiving the next tack pack. I had to sign back up. Um, I saw some of their hints, and according to their hints, I think I know what they're sending. So I'm pretty excited about it. So I went ahead and signed back up because I need something that they're sending. And I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well get in a box that I'm going to get multiple other items. Plus, there's like a blade guaranteed. So I'm going to get a knife and the item that I want and one or two other items. So I'm going to get it for this month at least. Witt has not got his bone yet, but he's being lazy. Like he hasn't come in here at all. Like he's in there laying by the bed. He's eating. Does he need water? No, he's got water. I try and feed him and water him regularly. Thoughts on the boys this year? I am super stoked for the boys. We are stacked. As far as next year, it's got to happen this year. It has to. It either happens or we're screwed because there's no way that we can pay them all next year. Right now, we got a couple that want new contracts, but we don't have to give them new contracts. So we can skate this year. You know, Ezekiel is not going to be a problem this year because he wants a new deal, but who cares? He knows that the Cowboys took care of him whenever he was going through his bull crap. And now with his new bull crap, being all drunk out at the music festival and being a dumbass, he's going to be lucky if he don't get suspended again. So him asking for more money right now would be kind of stupid. I think he just needs to wait and let Jerry decide because he's got to know Jerry's going to give him whatever he wants. Ezekiel is worth every damn penny that he asked for, I'm sure. But, he's not in a position to pressure anybody. So we could ride him for another year and don't have to do nothing. But next year, I look at people, and this is nothing against Dak. I think Dak can do this. I think that he can. I don't think he's as talented or anything like that. But I think with these players that he can make stuff happen. And he can be successful with it. I don't think he's the greatest quarterback. I don't think he's worth $30 million. But he's going to demand it because he can. And the problem with that is whenever he does and he doesn't perform, we're screwed and we're going to lose people that aren't going to be able to help him. Me, if I'm in there and I'm the offensive lineman that I am, and I would have went to the NFL. Say if I would have went to the NFL. And I know that I'm not the best puller, okay? Just because my hips and knees and stuff are a little bit junky. But I know I'm not a great puller. But I know that I can get a hell of a guy next to me who can make up for some things that I do. I would take a pay cut to make sure that we got him. Same thing with Zeke. Zeke and all them, Zeke and Dak, they should be thinking about that. They're no good without the other one. You can sit here and say, I want my $30 million. I don't give a damn. But, okay, well, we have to have the quarterback, and he can force them into it, but then they're going to lose Amari Cooper, or they're going to lose some of our DBs who aren't going to be able to help us out on defense. That's going to make, them not have as many opportunities to score. And, I I thought he was more level-headed than that, but it seems like he's probably going to be asking for the top dollar, and that's what it is. You know, I mean, the analyst guys think that he should get paid that, but in my opinion, you don't do anything but hurt yourself. You might be okay this year because everybody's under contract, but next year, whenever they can't afford to pay those guys that help you be successful, you're screwed. Lions in the Super Bowl when hell freezes over. Oh man. So we might as well do this thing, right? I'm gonna have another Kit Kat. I'm splurging. I'm gonna try this brandy and chocolate thing he's speaking of. It's actually a hell of a smell when you got the chocolate going in your mouth and you smell the brandy. It's actually really pretty cool. That is impressive. Who the hell pushed Nick's button? He's out of his damn mind. Ezekiel Elliott is the reason we are the team that we are right now. He's the only reason that we were so successful. That dude is impressive. Cat, Jay's probably more nuts than I am, actually. It's weird, man. Jay's super social. Like we were bartenders together, and I mean we were pretty popular around here, and people would come to see us, and everywhere we go, man. And even today, if we go out, we usually people are just like, "Oh my god, what are you guys doing?" I can't believe they see us out anymore, but every once in a while we do it. But yeah, I mean, Jay and me, it's really odd the way that we came together and just how it just clicked. He's my brother, you know, plain and simple. And I do anything for him, and that's about that. He's a good dude. I don't know. I don't know nothing about brandy. I could only assume, knowing Craig, that this would probably be pretty dang good. And it's very tasty. I like it. I like it a lot. With the chocolate, it's amazing. All right, y'all ready to do this thing? I'm sorry, I've been rambling. But everybody seems to be into the conversation, so. My specialty, ooh, I don't know. Where we bartended, Jay was more at the bar. Like he worked at Strange Brew, and Strange Brew was more of basically some bartenders decided they wanted to open their own bar, and they were it. And it was a college bar, so it was nothing but shenanigans. I mean, the stuff that happened in this bar, I can't talk about. And then one of the bartenders, one of the main friends, went and opened a bar up right next door called Ernie's Bar. His name was Ernie. So now these two bars were right there side by side, and these guys, I mean, the stuff that happened there, we can't even talk about it. We can't talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. We were crazy. Weird things happened. That's all I can tell you. I am very much. I used to like to make stuff up. That's kind of something I kind of had a pretty good skill at making things up. Like I could say things that sounded a little weird that when they mixed together that they ended up working. So that was my thing. I liked super fruity, sweet shots. That's just kind of, I don't like the taste of liquor really. I mean, and I know it's sacrilege to say that, but I'm not a big, I am more so now, like as far as like whenever I'm drinking old fashions, but even old fashions, you're having a lot of simple syrup in it. And I have to add a little bit more for me because I don't like the actual whiskey liquor taste. I like drinking something that is just sweet, but yet quality. You know, it's not crap liquor that's going to have me sitting on the toilet all day next day. Jaeger. I won't even drink the Jaeger shot thing that Joe Fish sent me. It's still in the door of my fridge. Last time I did Jägermeister, it was not good. It was not good. I'll tell you what's really good. All right. If you take Jägermeister and a beet of root beer, we call them Jaeger bombs here, but take you some Abita root beer and pour it in there with your Jaeger. That is a hell of a shot. I think I heard Wit tapping around. All right. Let's see here. Ha. Hillary was watching. If she's still watching, hello. She's listening to my stories. I think she's heard all my stories. Let me find my random comment generator. YouTube random comment generator. Now, fish on. Get him, Joe. Hey, look, that's me. Ooh, game camera sending me photos. All I got is coon. All right, where is it? Yes, I did just do the old man thing. Battlebox Mission 51. Ooh, we're over 1,000 views on that one. That's pretty good. Okay, and copy link over here. God, watch there be a lot of comments. That's not bad. 57. 57 unique commenters. Granddaughter caught her one. Nice. I have 30 photos from my covert cam. All right, guys. Let's see. All right. So for this battle box, which includes the Condor Huron, which is the knife of the month, which is really a pretty cool knife. The Wild Game Innovations Extreme Trail Camera, and a 16 gigabyte SD card. Ready Man Foreign Object Removal Tool, Going Gear Micro Driver and set. That's actually pretty cool. And the K-Bar Tactical Spork. That's pretty neat. Breakthrough Clean Military Grade Solvent. Eat Your Coffee Caffeine Snack Bars. And Lord Enfield Dungaree Denim Miacarta Folding Knife. So, that folding knife is actually pretty sweet. So here we go. Y'all ready? We've only been doing this for an hour and 7 minutes of y'all waiting for it. All right, let me see. And go. Bam. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Joe Vermillion. I know Joe got it right. So, Joe. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I know Joe did it. Joe, his granddaughter just caught a fish and he just won the dang bat. He just won the box. I know Joe did it. Let me go make sure. Let me make sure that Joe didn't drop the ball. Let's see. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn. Joe Fish, he just thinks he's going to get multiple entries or something. He commented like 8 times on this one video. Okay. Joe Vermillion. Joe Vermillion. Where are you? There were a lot of comments. That was 59 unique ones, but I got to go through all of this. Bing, bing, bing. Oh my God. That's what I did. I made y'all comment on that one last month, I think. Am I looking at the right one? I don't see any comments. Oh, there they are. Wait a minute. That was a month ago. Has Joe caught the fish yet? Okay. All right, Joe, you know what to do. Email me, videoaddictyt@gmail.com, and send me your address. Next month is going to be one expensive box to ship. That is a heavy dang box. I ain't gonna lie. My employees are different. We're just family. We're a family-owned business. It's me and my dad. My dad ran this business by himself, one van, my whole life. I mean, and he raised us, and times were hard at certain times, and it was never great, but we didn't go hungry, and things progressed. I moved home, and whenever I moved home, it was still one van, and that was 9 years ago. And I told my dad, I was like, we got to do something. He was sick, so I was running the business. He still was doing what he could, and when he got better, I left. I quit. I didn't want. I never wanted to be a plumber. Never, ever, ever. I did everything I was supposed to. I went to college. I got a degree. I left. I went to California, and I was living the good life, man. I lived on the beach, just outside of LA, 9 miles south of LAX, in Hermosa Beach, California. I worked in a job that I loved. I mean, I was a sales rep, which it's a little bit of a difficult job because I don't like cold calling people and stuff like that. But what we did is we sold entertainment for company picnics, holiday parties. We rented out entertainment, like huge inflatables. And I'm talking about not like your little jump houses. I mean, we had little bounce houses and stuff like that. I'm talking about like gargantuan stuff. They're becoming a little bit more popular these days. But I mean, I went to trade shows where we had freaking like castle inflatables where you walked across a drawbridge and stuff like that. Then we'd run complete casinos for like casino nights. Yahoo, we did their Christmas party every year for, I mean, two halls full of their employees, like poker nights, like, casino nights. And that's what we did. I mean, I did, Walt Disney was my big client. I actually went out and got them while I was there. They were not easy to get. And I did their summer picnic for 6,000 of their corporate employees and did all the entertainment on the infield of the Santa Anita racetrack. That was my biggest event that I did while I was there. But we did movie premieres. I mean, I was at movie premieres all the time, like mainly kids stuff, because we set up carnival games and stuff like that, and we themed all of our games, and we could customize a lot of our inflatables and stuff like that to different movie themes. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. We did that one. Happy Feet, anything cartoon, we did. Met The Rock, met Harrison Ford. Almost got fired for talking to him. He was cool, but he was kind of like standoffish a little bit. And whenever I was like, went to shake his hand, this guy came up and was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I saw Harrison Ford and I said, hey, I'm a fan, and tried to shake his hand. He called my boss. I'm saying I was out of line talking to Mr. Ford. Craziness. Ooh, mushroom and beef risotto. All right, Ben. I try my best to keep the inner kid. I do whatever I can. That's sometimes I look around, man, and I think about it. Like I look at myself sometimes. I'm just like, I don't feel 43. I honest to God, I never thought. But you know, when you're young, you never think about, I'm never gonna make it to 43. That's old. Now here I am at 43, and I'm like, but I even look at myself. I see 43-year-olds, and I'm just like, I do not look like that dude. That dude has some city miles on him. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel 43. I mean, I guess I do look 43. I don't know. It's just, it's weird. Oh, I guess I should get back to what all kind of branched off into that. Uh, you know, I had a good life out there, and whenever I came back here, I kind of gave it all up, and basically went and bartended, and I did that, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. Met Jay, met a lot of friends, and I wouldn't change it, but the life really gets you, and it doesn't matter how cool you are in the beginning. In the end, it just never, it's never as good. It never ends right. Uh, you just can't. I mean, you can be the hot ticket 1 minute and then you're crap the next. You know, I was a big draw when I left Shreveport. I mean, I think I had like 30 or 40 people, probably more, showed up to my going away party, surprise going away party, and then a lot more people met us out afterwards. And it was every time that I came back from California, we had big blowouts. I mean, I would show up, I'd be rolling 15 people deep going in the club. So all, you know, some of the club owner downtown, you know, they loved whenever I was here and I got to come in and I pretty much could do whatever I want, you know, I mean, not do whatever I want, but I could come in, I didn't have to pay covers, I didn't have to wait in line, I just get walked in. Because I'm bringing 15 people there buying drinks. So then whenever I moved here, yeah, they gave me a job bartending. And I was like, he said, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to bartend. He said, done. So I was kind of a hot ticket there at the beginning, you know, and then over time you become not so popular because guess what you're doing all the time? You're not out partying with these people, you're working. So, you know, it's fun, but it just always goes the other way. And then things happen in the nightlife, man. Especially here, open till 6 a.m. Nothing good happens at those hours. Nothing. I'm waiting. What are you waiting? Yes, Joe, you won. I thought we already established that. But I forgot Joe's fishing. You didn't have to be here to win, but I'm glad you were, Joe. I appreciate it. I like it. All right. Well, how about this? I have I have an item here that was won a couple months back, but and they might be in here tonight. I don't know. Who was it? Anyway, they live in Canada, and it was going to cost me like $25. It was like $22, $23 to ship it to them, plus the box and packing or the packaging, and then I had to do this whole whatchamacallit with the customs. So I had to do that whole thing. And this thing's only like a $29 value. I was like, why pay $23? I wasn't gonna pay $23 to ship it there. But and I didn't see no point in them paying $23. But it's the DDT bag that we had a few months ago, the little sling bag. I got it all rolled up inside right now, and the strap should be inside of that. It's got like all the little hook and loop stuff. Cool little bag, man. I really like it. Make sure, yeah. There's the strap. So we're gonna do a drawing for this one off of the announcement video, like I told y'all I would. Let's see, channel video announcement here, and I just okay, and copy my link. Joe, you're out of this one. Sorry. All right. 39 unique commenters. Bam. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Real McCoy. Is that the person that won it last time? They did get the answer right. I feel like it was Real McCoy that won this bag last time. Real McCoy. Were you the one that won this bag last time? Who was it? I got it in here. Okay. All right, Real McCoy. Are you inside the United States? That's right. You won the t-shirt. So you're good. If I shipped you something already, then you're good. So email me videoaddictyt@gmail.com. And I got your address somewhere, but I don't want to I got a lot of emails. So send me another email with your address and I'll get this out to you. That's right. All right. I'm gonna have to go back. I could find out. I felt bad, and I told him, I was like, if you want to pay the 24, 20, whatever it was, $24 for the shipping, I was like, I'll ship it to you, but you can buy the bag for $29 from the store if you want. I was like, it just didn't make any sense to pay for shipping, pay that much. I was like, and plus, I've said it many times that I only ship to the US because it's a stinking hassle to ship anywhere else. I don't like shipping in the United States. In all honesty, I wish I could just deliver this to y'all, but it's YouTube. Y'all aren't anywhere near me for the most part. So I will put this back in the bag. And I'll get all this stuff ready to ship out to mañana. To mañana. Mañana. Well, not mañana. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm not shipping crap out tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in. And then Jay wants me to come back over and help. He didn't have. He needs a damn wheelbarrow. He don't have one. What else we got going on here? I should do another giveaway for it. Oh yeah, that's it. Well, I ain't so hot, my house. I hope I didn't freeze up my air conditioner. What are you typing? Oh, what am I vaping on? I don't like it, by the way. This is from Geek Vape, and it's the Aegis. This thing burns through batteries like nobody's business. I thought maybe my batteries were going bad, so I bought brand new batteries. And these are brand new, and they're fully charged, and they'll be gone in half a day. And I don't like that at all. My old one, for one, was smaller than this, which I really preferred, but it started acting weird. It wouldn't read the batteries. But the juice is, they call it Baja Boom, and it's just a fruity medley. I told you I like sweet stuff. I like it better. And then there's another vape shop that I'll go to where I get this stuff that's called it's like, what is it? Captain Crunch and About Damn Time, which I don't know what About Damn Time is, but the Captain Crunch with About Damn Time mixed together is different. It's really good. Yeah, Craig, these don't really take Duracell. Overseas, the only way I'll ship outside of continental US is if you pay for the shipping. If you want to pay for the shipping and it's legal to have the stuff that's in the box, then I will happily ship it to you. You just have to weigh that out for yourself. So if you do want a box and you say that you will pay for the shipping, then send me your address. I will check the shipping price, and then I will tell you, and then you can PayPal it to me or however you deem necessary, and then I will send it to you. It's just a wicked little thing. It's not sharp at all. Oh, black licorice vape juice. That just sounds awful. Y'all can get the first look at this. I haven't shown this knife yet. I haven't done the video on it yet. This is actually probably one of the best value knives I saw at Blade Show. It's spelled R-U-I-K-E. They call it rake. I was like, why? I was like, it don't even look like that. And they're like, well. Oh, Jay posted the, yeah. It was not fun, man. I did a video on it, and you'll get to see it. I'm going to do a little speed through kind of thing. But this here is probably one of the best knives that I saw. I mean, I didn't buy but like 3 knives. I bought the Deuce, the Slacker from CRKT, and this. This is the rake, and I don't know if it had a name. The P105 folding knife series. Now, the guys working the booth were Going Gear. So I don't know if this is through them. I don't know what it is. All I know is the guys working the booth had Going Gear hats and shirts on. But this knife is just, yeah, it's the P105-K. Damn, I fell asleep. What I meant. Did you see that Sniper Works knife was on sale for $60? Oh, Sniper Blade Works? Yeah, I get the emails on the flash sales and everything. Yeah, I saw it. I still have that knife. Actually, funny you should say it because it's right here. The Sniper Blade Works, and it's just a beast. I don't think I'll get rid of it simply because the uniqueness of it. And I mean, it fits my hand great. Sharp as a knife. I mean, sharp as a razor. It's freaking awesome. I like the knife. It's just so impractical to carry. It's just really. It's just so freaking big and heavy. But I do like it. But yeah, that's on sale for $60, or at least it was yesterday, the Friday flash sale, or what have you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's heavier than the Braza, and y'all know how much I love the Braza. But anyway, back to this one. I mean, the 14C 28N, I believe that's the steel. I'm guessing. Does it say on the thing? I paid $25 for the knife. They had it on sale for $35. At the end of the day, the guy was just like, "Hey, I'll do $25 if you want to take it." There was another knife by them that I wanted, but Jay bought it. It was, dude, the snap at the end, it feels amazing. The centering is great. The action is great. The blade is the blade design is probably my least favorite part of it, but it cuts, it's pointy, and I actually really love the scales on it. I love the coloring. I love the belt clip. I think it's unique, you know, and I really like it. Can't explain it. Yeah, 14C 28N is the blade material, G10 scales. It's just a nice knife. But you're the first ones to see it. What else do I got over here? I'm going to be reviewing this here. The Key Smart, or the Key Bar guys, gave me a key bar to try out. They're like, here, try this out. See if you like it. If you like it, do a video on it. Okay. If you don't like it, don't do a video on it. What else is there to talk about? Oh my God. Guys, I don't know if it made it in the video. I don't remember. Olight did a Father's Day thing where they gave away the whistle or a holster that would hold a Glock with a PL Mini on it. This whistle is probably the loudest damn whistle I've ever heard in my life. I don't know where it's at right now. I'd go try and find it, but I don't want to go try whatever. Yeah, Nicholas, that's a nice knife, man. $25 all day. There's another knife that I love. Somebody moving into the knife business pretty heavy is Drop, formerly Mass Drop. And they were there not to sell any knives, but they were just doing giveaways and promoting the fact that they are now doing their own knife line. But they have some amazing knives. My favorite one, and I may buy one. I don't know. I have a hard time buying knives, man. I really do. But I'm gonna tell you something. That knife design right there, that blade is so freaking impressive, and the action on that thing for the knife that it is amazing. I find it hard for me to spend $140 on something whenever I got a ton of knives that I don't ever get to use. But that's one of the favorite knives I saw there. The other one was from Kaiser, the Kaiser Dukes from their Vanguard line. That knife right there at $69, they were selling them for $45 there. I don't know why I didn't buy one. The first day I saw it, and then the second day I went back and I was going to buy it, and it was gone. Like gone. But the Kaiser Dukes at $69, I will own one of those. That knife was very impressive. I can't believe it was that price. I know Kaiser has different lines, and they have like their high-end stuff, and then they have that. But dude, that knife with the kind of scales on that, like those are rippled all the way down. If you see it, that's not the design. That's actually the scales are cut, and they have that rigidity, the rigid little bumps all the way down. It's one of the best knives, and I can't believe I didn't buy it at $45. I cannot believe it. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I'm still pissed off about it, if you can't tell. Yeah, that Boker. I love this thing, man. I love this one. I wish I could find my little Boker multi-tool that I had. I can't find it anywhere. Who knows where anything's at in that room. Trying to think of something cool that I have. I don't know. I don't really have anything else cool to do tonight. See my updated list. P.S. I put the clothes bags in the dryer. Thanks. Thank you for the owl. I gave her a little fake owl. Zombie Tools video, I've already done. I haven't marked these off. This was my to-do list for this week. My slacker video, I already actually included that in one of the videos. The rake knife, I just did that, or I'm gonna do something. Probably a little combo of the two of them. Battlebox video, I did that last weekend. Fuck with Jay. that's kind of like an everyday goal for me, to find ways to fuck with Jay. That's kind of shopping. I did that today. And be uncomfortable. That's something that I am working on. It sounds weird, I know, right? It sounded weird to me at first, but then it kind of made sense because I've been trying to think of ways to grow the channel. Because, you know, I mean, not that y'all aren't enough, but I want it to be more. And I can't afford to do everything that I want to do. So I got to get to the point to where companies want me to do what I want to do. So that's where I got to get to. I'm trying to watch Anchorman. Y'all should be pumping me up everywhere, cat. Y'all are my people. This group of people over here, y'all are the people that are here every month. Y'all are the ones that should be talking about me everywhere you go. All you gotta do is type in Video Addict, and it'll tag me on Facebook. I really gotta get the Instagram up. I just don't do much over there. I've started trying to push myself to do more Instagram, and I do a little bit more, but I know a lot of y'all do. But like Bowhunter Box Club has, I'm sorry, my mouth is full of Kit Kat. But like Bowhunter Box Club has the tribe, which is like all his loyalist people, and y'all are gonna be my little addicts. I don't want to call y'all my minions because it seems like I'm belittling y'all. Y'all are gonna be my little addicts. I wish McDonald's would hurry up and do some more minions. That'd make me happy. I need some minion videos in my life. I really do. Even though nobody watches them. Jason, tell your wife to mind her own business. The little addicts. Listen, there's very few times where I actually even talk to Jay for an hour and 46 minutes. So y'all should feel very happy. Yeah, I remember her being here. Yeah, I am the sub box guy, and I get that. But it's got to be more than that. I mean, you guys are going to get tired of it. I mean, I think that's what I got to do. Like I said, I'm looking for ways to grow the channel. So I've been watching videos on how to drive your channel, how to increase whatever. And one of the things I found that there's one guy I listened to, watched the video. His whole thing was you can't do the same thing all the time. It's going to become stagnant. It's going to become repetitive. There's going to be so many times you're going to want to watch me go out to my hunting lease and drive around and show you all the different stuff. I mean, you'll watch it here and there, but it will get stagnant. But part of the being uncomfortable is I've got to start doing stuff that maybe I'm not comfortable with. I want to, like, I'm going to have to make myself go out and learn how to do certain things that I may not be comfortable with doing, but it will increase the channel because it will add value to the content. I got to learn how to edit videos better. I might have to go take a class on video editing. But you do have to admit, I've come a long ways. And if you don't know how far I've come, go back and watch episode 1. Go back. I don't even know where it was. Where was it? Let me see. Let me find this damn thing. God, I can't believe that I'm to this. I mean, who would have ever thought in a million years that I would have what is it? Like 600, no, it's like 800 videos. I mean, it really is. Let's see, let's check out the history. I don't want to do that. No, library. 625 uploads. 625. That's insane. Well, it's real cool. It's real simple. Go to what was it? I want to say it was Battlbox. Let me find it. God, I'm looking at this stuff. I'm like, how horrible was that? Back before I had this art stuff on the wall, way back in the day. Where was it? 24. Mission 12. This is before I put missions on them. It's hard to figure it out.
Real quick,
No, that ain't it. I mean, just go back and watch some of the old stuff. I mean, you'll be amazed at what you see. What's in this bag? We already gave that away. That's going to Real McCoy. Actually, my first one, I'm going to tell you my first one. It was sitting on the freaking sofa in there, I think. Do I get worried about censoring? Honestly, I don't. And I'll tell you why. I mean, I'm worried about it as an American. I'm worried about all of it. I think that this country is, I think that we're screwed, is what I think we are. It doesn't matter. I mean, it just, I don't see any course correction. I mean, I see people trying, but the people trying to fix it, they're not being allowed to even, they won't even let them try and fail. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me think, I'll just say it, Trump. All right? I am a Trump supporter. Do I like what he says all the time? No. But if I think they're worried that what he wants to do is right. Because why fight it? Let him do something and let him fail at it, then you're guaranteed to get him out of there. Okay? If he fails at something or does something and it's worse, you want to freaking see Trump out of the White House? I'll tell you what you do. You let him put his health care plan in action. Okay? If you think it's crap, it'll fail. People will be unhappy. Trump's gone. You're back in. Make it what you want. That's my belief. I believe that they're so scared that he will be right, that what he's doing is going to change things, and they don't want change. They don't do anything. They literally have done nothing in 2.5 years except complain about the orange guy in the White House. They've complained for 2.5 years about an Oompa Loompa in the White House. That's all they've done. They've done nothing. And now, this is another thing. This is, I mean, and I don't know if y'all have heard it. So they're worried Trump is going to start World War III. He's a warmonger. He's going to destroy the country. He's going to get us into a war. So the other day, when they shoot down our drone, Trump goes to give the response. They're going to attack Iran. So he asked them how many casualties. They say they expect 150 casualties. Okay? Trump says, I didn't think it was a proportionate response. They shot down an unmanned drone, giving it millions of dollars, and we're going to kill 150 people. That seems like good logic to me. Blow up a building or a factory or something, do that where maybe you can't help but maybe some security or whatever, and that sucks. I'm still not happy about that, but why are you gonna kill 150 people? So he decides not to do it. Now they're saying that he don't have the guts to be president because he didn't kill 150 people. The warmonger that's going to get us into World War III is now too big of a pussy to take action. They are idiots. Every damn one of them. I just laugh. And I watch it all. I watch both sides. People might say, "Oh, you just watching Fox News all the time." I do watch Fox News, but guess what? I watch CNN too. Whenever I watch CNN and I show their little snippets, and I'm like, "Wait a minute! I just watched that over on Fox News. If you'd have let that clip play about 5-10 more seconds, that little clip that you did has a whole totally different meaning." That's why I don't agree with that. So I don't really talk a lot about politics on here because I don't want to get into the whole thing and I don't want to be blocked or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand what they're doing. I'm here for a certain purpose. I put Fox News on in the background. That lets people know who I am. That lets you know I am probably a Republican. I'm probably a Trump supporter. That's my thing. Everybody asks me, why do you keep your TV on? It's distracting. No, it usually lets, not tonight, the night we're watching Anchorman, but it normally lets you know, it lets people know who I am. I mean, not that you probably don't get it from the fact that I'm talking about knives and hunting and doing all this stuff. You probably get it, but that right there is what that's about. That's my political promotion, typically. I get really worked up whenever I talk about politics because I don't understand people and how they just can't see it. And they get mad. Their only thing is to get mad whenever you say something like, tell me, show me a video where Trump was a racist, where he called a black person the N-word, where he called a Mexican a spick. I don't know. It may be a bad word. I'm sorry if that offends Hispanic people, but I'm just saying, I don't know if I would have said S word, you would have understood that. Show me where he did that. Show me a video. Everything is videoed. That dude's been on TV for 30 years. Show me a video where he was a racist. Show me something other than all the photos and videos of him with Al Sharpton and all the freaking black leaders of the country whenever they were kissing his ass to be next to him, begging to be a part of whatever he was doing. Show me those videos. But instead, people want to say, oh, he's a racist. Trump's racist. And he's his divisive talk. His divisive talk is just simply, we should enforce the law. When your divisive talk is that you should enforce the law, and people are like, whoa, you've gone way too far. You want to do what now? We want to enforce the law. Oh, you need to stop. You're a racist. That's insane. I mean, let's not enforce the law. That's a winning situation. All right, so y'all done got me worked up. But yeah, I watch all them shows where they're out like interviewing them. They're like, so what are you doing? Well, we're protesting against Trump and his hate speech and racist talk and this, that, and the other. They're like, so he's doing hate speech and he's racist. Yeah. What has he said that's racist? I don't know. He's saying all this hateful stuff. Oh my God. I told you, I'm making a stupid people video session. I'm probably gonna have to do it on my Patreon account. That way, that way it's not public and it don't kill this channel and whatever. I mean, I ain't big enough for them to even think about right now, but I mean, I'm sure that there's a little something right now that detected me saying the words hate speech and Trump and racist in those little sentences that I just spoke. So I just probably went into a separate little queue for somebody to come back and review this video later, or there's somebody reviewing it right now. I don't like Twitter. Twitter is too much. I don't like typing. I like talking. That's why this works for me. I am just me, and I will always be just me. I'm going to do I did some videos with my stuff outdoors, using my stuff that I get. Not so much from the boxes, I guess. I used the battle box. I put the battle box up, battle box 10 up. A mock 48-hour bug out. You know what's funny? All right, so I can do a video about a bug out bag. But here's the problem. I can put what I think I would need in 48 hours. But then I went and watched a video of somebody who's actually a survivalist who made a 48-hour bug out bag. And I realized that I knew shit about bug out bags. That's honest to God truth. I was going to do a video on a bug out bag, and I watched a video just to kind of get an idea of, okay, so I have a bag in there that I think of as a bug out bag, but now I realize that that bag is probably half pointless. So it's more, I think because normal people, which I'm becoming more of this guy, outdoors and stuff like that. But I think normal people see it as like, I need my comfort, you know? So what I realized is I have all this stuff that makes it super bulky and heavy. And that's not what you want. You know, I don't need all that stuff in there, you know? So I am working on something as I'm getting stuff in. I'm still waiting on a couple little items, but I got kind of a basic thing down that I would think would be pretty decent, but I'm working on something. Oh, it will. I will. You're right. I do. I need a bug out bag, a get home bag. I need to get. I need to put together. Like I got all those medical kits, but they all kind of look like they come in and they all look good the way that they are. It's like how can I improve on that? I'm gonna try and find I'm gonna go through all my medical little kit bags or whatever and see what I find as the best way to set up a little medical bag as I see it, and I will definitely put something like that up. The bug out bag I'm working on. A popular challenge that other YouTubers are doing. With my subscription supplier. Oh, okay. I can do that. I can probably do something like that. I can probably get Battlebox guys to do something. Do like something. Let me get with them about it. I can do anything with Jason from Bowhunter Box Club. Me and him, we talk almost every week. The video of us drinking, I don't think I did a video of it. I felt weird trying to pull out my camera to video something like that. I mean, this is the closest I got to a video. That's me, Curran, and Daniel.
Well, I'm a fucked up camera guy, so I think I'm
That
videoed.
was Jay talking. But I guess I got some like just we were. It was probably, I just didn't. It wasn't like the thing that you really video. You know, I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable. I mean, we were being silly. We've been drinking for a while. I think I left about 3:40 in the morning from there. So I was really and truly, I was honestly just having such an awesome time because we were just talking about all kinds of stuff. And it was awesome, dude. I mean, it's like I said, I've said it before. I said a long time ago, these are the guys. I was like, I want to drink with these guys. And I got to do it, and it was everything I'd hoped it would be. I haven't been friendly to Battlebox all the time, but everything that we talked about, I am on the same page with where they're talking about what they're doing. And I think that they've done really well recently. There's some items, of course, but what I'm really happy about is being able to they're sending out stuff you can use, you know, whereas whenever they were themed, everything was in that theme, but some stuff you ain't ever going to use. I mean, ever. Like radiation tabs and stuff like that, and radiation mask. I mean, I had problems with all that stuff. Grenade bar, a soap, tactical toothbrush. Why would I use a tactical toothbrush whenever I've got a Sonicare? Makes no dang sense. I'm not gonna do it. My teeth. See this? See this beautiful smile? This is natural. I never had freaking any braces. That's pretty damn good for a Southern boy. I'm using a Sonicare. Screw that. You know what's funny? Curran, I don't know how to say his name. Curran. He is exactly what you see. He is a goofball. He is fun. In all honesty, I think he looks different in person. I don't know if it's because you always see him straight on, but like whenever I was like standing to the side of him, I look over him, I'm like, he just looks different from like different. At first, I was like, that's him, but I mean, you can tell it's him, but he just looks different in person from all the side angles and stuff that I saw. I was like, man, he just looks different. That's the only thing I can say. I don't know what it is. He's different. Let's see. But he is exactly like he is in the videos. He is goofy. Yeah, it's not cool to video first time hanging out. It just makes no sense to do it. And it's like, dude, I didn't want to make it about that. I wanted to make it like that was our chance. That was our first time meeting, you know. And when this is what impressed me. When I walked up, I'm in this hotel lobby with 1,000+ people, and I'm just circling outside. And literally came up to the table, and I saw Curran sitting down, and then Dan was at the end of the table, like standing at the end of the table, like talking to everybody. So I was like, there's Dan right there. And I wanted to meet Dan. I met Curran at the booth earlier, and not impressed by me at all. Just I wasn't really on his register, I guess. I mean, he kind of knew, I guess at first he didn't know who I was because I shaved my beard, you know, and it's probably been a while since they really kind of saw me do a video without it. So it kind of took him a minute. I was like, yeah, I'm video addict on YouTube. And he's like, yeah, I know who you are. I was like, okay, what does that mean? And I don't know what was going on. But whenever I was walking by, I wanted to meet Daniel. So I was like, I just kind of approached him. I was just like, hey man, what's going on? And he kind of turned around, he looked at me, and he was just like, I was like, James Lander, video addict, YouTube. He's like, oh hell, hey, what's up, man? And he just went into it. He was there with all the guys that work for him. And he turned to me and he talked to me for about an hour and a half. And Curran came over and we all just kind of hung out. He didn't blow me off. He didn't, you know, I mean, I'm a small channel and I get that. But I mean, he didn't treat me like that. He treated me like I was somebody that had 50,000+ subscribers, whatever, or more. I mean, that's what impressed me the most about Daniel, is he treated me like I was the most important person to talk to there. And he didn't, like I said, he turned and started talking to me, and literally for about an hour straight, it was just me and him talking. And then after that, it was all of us in a circle jerk, just talking crap. I mean, it was awesome. What's up, John? What's funny, one thing that I learned about Battlebox is that I think Daniel lives like 2 hours away from their warehouse, and Curran lives not far from the warehouse, I don't think, but Daniel lives like 2 hours away from all of them. So that's weird. That was weird to know, to find out, whatever. See you, Nick. Thanks for coming, man. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. What time is it? 9:30? Yeah, I'm about to get off of here. We've been going for a long time, guys. Next month, big TP tent with some Louisiana dirt in it. So y'all get a little special, little something extra. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas. You're my crew. You're my addicts. So give me some ideas of what you think someone should have to do to win next month's box or Mission 52. All right. So y'all be thinking on it. Please send me some ideas. I'm trying to think. It needs to be something to drive people to Battlebox and to me, to my Facebook, to my Instagram, all that kind of stuff. We're trying to drive people. We definitely got to go drive some stuff to Battlebox because they're the one giving me the thing, and I want them to keep giving it to me so I can give it away to you guys. And that'll be good to know. All right. Did you wash the poison ivy out of the tent? I don't think it was in the tent, honestly. I think it was after the tent. Because we set the tent up and then we went and I was hacking bushes and stuff. But no, I didn't wash anything. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. It's been a blast. It's been 2 hours and 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes. I can't believe it took that long, but you guys had good questions tonight. Y'all were very question-oriented. Y'all were asking me some good stuff. And if you haven't noticed by now, I'm an open book. You ask me about something, I'll probably go off on it for about 20 minutes. Craig, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for showing up and coming and watching the video tonight. All right, Real McCoy, Jason James, appreciate you, brother. All you guys, Cat Schultz, thank you. Everybody else I'm missing, John Reed, thanks for coming by. Where's the old girl at? Cammy, thank you for coming. Great to see all y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Without y'all, I would have no reason to be doing this. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy.